transactions beginning on line 1. And we're using journal page 16. So we'll label our page number. Our first transaction, October 1st, we received cash on account from Oakley Company, $371, covering S96. It's R144. For date, October 4th. What will our account title be?
Oakley Company.
Oakley Company. Document number is R144.
144.
Yes. Okay, so they paid us $371. What 2 columns is this going to go in?
Cash credit.
Okay, we know cash debit, so that's the very last column, 371. So from our credit choices, what will it be?
Accounts receivable.
General. Accounts receivable credit, 371. Okay, our next transaction, October 13th, we recorded cash and credit card sales of $8,361.60 plus sales tax of $501.70 for a total of $8,863.30. TS 43. So our date's the 13th. What would we suppose our account title would be? Yes.
That new one that
Nope.
sales.
The check mark? The check mark. Okay, because I don't think ever gonna write sales in the account title.
Well, you know what I meant.
And so our document number is TS 43.
Check the credit. Yes, we do.
You don't know the other ones.
A lot of accounting.
Yes, put a check mark in the post reference. Okay, so now we have 3 different numbers that we have to figure out where they go. So let's look at our first one. They said cash and credit card sales was $8,361.60. Where are we going to put that?
Cash.
General debit.
General credit.
How about the
Sales
sales? I heard somebody
credit.
start to say it. Yeah, sales credit.
Just go out and say it.
So $8,361.60. Then it said sales tax of $501.70. So that's the next column. Sales tax payable.
What was it?
$501.70. And then it said for a total of $8,863.30. What is that going to go in? Okay, cash debit. So $8,863.30. Okay, then our last transaction, October 30th, received cash on account from Sierra Supply, covering S97 for $5,989, less a 2% discount. So our date's the 30th. Our account title is what?
Sierra Supply.
Okay, Sierra Supply. Document number is R145. And our $5,989. Are we going to put that anywhere?
Yes.
Where do we think we might put that? Accounts receivable credit. So $5,989. Okay, then it told us that we gave them a 2% discount. So you need to take $5,989 times 2%.
Claire has 119.78.
Okay, so what column is that going to go in?
0.
$1,258.38. So what are we gonna do to figure out our cash? Okay, so the accounts receivable credit minus the sales discount. We should get $5,869.22. Okay, now we are going to total and prove our cash receipts journal. So go ahead and make a single rule across there. Our date's the 31st. Totals we will put the account title. And then our accounts receivable credit total is $6,360, no cents. Sales credit is easy, just bring it down. Same with the sales tax. So sales credit $8,361.60. Sales tax $501.70. Sales discount, there's nothing to add, so it's $119.78. And then our cash is $15,103.52. Okay, so then we need to go down and kind of do the little part 2 section so we can see if our debits and credits equal each other. So we're just bringing down, just like yesterday, just the totals that we already put up there. So general debit is nothing, so I would put a 0 or a dash in there. And then our sales discount debit was the $119.78. Cash debit $15,103.52. So our debit totals is $15,223.30. Then for our credit totals, general credit is nothing, so 0 or the dash. Accounts receivable credit, $6,360. Sales credit, $8,361.60. And our sales tax payable, $501.76. And then if we add those up, our credit totals are $15,223.30. So our debits and credits equal, so then you can do a double rule across all of your amounts. Okay, then the last thing we have to do is the little part 3 there. And we're proving our cash. So it tells us the October 1st cash account balance in the general ledger was $11,764.96. The October 31st cash credit total in the cash payments journal was $8,779.53. And on October 31st, the balance of the next unused check stub was $18,088.95. So cash on hand, beginning of the month, that's coming from the book where they told us we had $11,764.96. Then we're going to add our cash received during the month. So that's our cash debit from right above. So we'll write down $15,103.52. So our next line is a total. So if we add those together, what do we get?
48.
So $26,868.48. Our next line, we're going to minus our cash paid during the month. So that was in the book when they told us what our cash credit was. So that's $8,779.53. And so our next line, that means we arrive at $18,088.95. And then they told us that our checkbook balance was $18,088.95. So if your last two numbers there match, then that means you did things correct.
Now, you got your zero between your 18 and your 88.
Where?
18,088
Oh.
instead of 1,800.
Okay, so you go ahead, you should be able to, no problem, get the on your own done. Time.